not even fully installed. But yeah, I'm gonna do turn-based. I'll just do classic. Critical pass on it. No level scaling. Start game. Yeah, there's about, I want to say like 20 minutes of stuff before character creation. Yeah, that feels like a lot, but it kind of goes through a recap of the first game and, you know, like what's happening. So, yeah. Let's do I literally just got this game today. I played through the first one though, so yeah. Except it was on Xbox, so I won't be able to import my save. I'll just have to use one of the game's chosen world things. Yeah, so like real time with pause was how the first game was, and like it's fun, but it's like it doesn't have as much room for like being precise, you know.
Pandora, a world where mortals
I'm gonna mute
live,
myself for
die,
this.
and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witness a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Oh yeah, so that's the recap of the first game. And of course the first game was like 30 some hours long, but yeah.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. That maybe the gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my God came back, he would forgive us. That's the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
So yeah, I start off the game dead. Isn't that great? You know, that way it can be the same character, but a new body and stuff.
Life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Alright. Kinda wish it didn't make me walk,
You
but
have
whatever.
seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
So these are parts from the first game.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls.
That guy was crazy. I'm glad I killed him. Notice, the game forces you to kill him, but still.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
She's kind of like a possessed statue. So,
What is a god? A higher power? A
That's
rewarder
Theos.
of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
nah, I'm glad I killed you. You know, you're kind of evil, you know. Main bad guy of the first game, so.
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
This is the wheel of incarnation.
Come.
Reincarnation. Yeah, I don't know if the loading times are good or not. It seems to be okay. Alright. Wasn't as long as it
An
as I
ancient
probably
dwarf
thought it
shares
was.
this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's
I'm glad that there's
well-practiced
actually a
eyes left telltale
narrator.
tracks
There
of a
wasn't one in the
welcoming
first game, and it
richness across his
sucks.
visage.
And it sucked.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gore, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Hello, Mr. Dwarf.
Sit. Please.
Kill him before. Sorry, I'm just gonna look at how many trophies there are. There are 55 trophies. Alright. Aren't as many, there aren't as many hidden trophies as I thought there'd be.
Watcher Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too
Cadnua was the
massive
name
for
of
her to
the
move in.
castle that I had.
A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
I'm glad you're
Your brush
satisfied.
with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Though determining, you return the hollow-born souls to the Direwood's children, as you had pledged to Hyla. You were kind and merciful to people you encountered, sympathetic to their pain, and charitable to those who needed help. You returned the lost to the wheel, as you had pledged to Barath. Most other choices were Judy's balanced, tempered, professional thought, and fairness. I feel like that describes me the best. You've used them. No. Yeah, fair and balanced is what I did.
Does everything appear to be in order? Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Barath. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met? And though you could have broken your pledge when you defeated Theos at Sun and Shadow, you did not. Admirable.
She delicately places a card on the table. A bell in a tower. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being
Oh wow,
that
I feel so
occupied
special.
The statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus.
But he's supposed to
Of
be
this
dead.
we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are. Though Aothus stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between.
Nice.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find... No, but neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn.
A hollowborn is a baby
That is,
born without a soul,
until I
by the way.
return you.
For those who did not know that.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
Yeah.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding
Wow,
lands.
that's a
Their
lot of people.
souls remain in Aothus still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
So the thing that's funny is if I pick I'll take the wheel, it just ends the game. I technically beat the game. Which is kind of funny.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were. The last whisper of life and death.
Thing like if you hit the wheel, it reincarnates you as a
Sockets
cat.
of her eyes darken, leaving
Which is
the
probably a
pits of
trophy for
death's
doing
head
that.
gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Nice. This should be character creation. Yeah, so I don't have a character to import, so male might resolve, game don't freeze, might perception resolve. The godlike are always fun. Okay. Constitution, dexterity. This is a little laggy, which kind of sucks. Or might. I think I'm just gonna go godlike. Alright, there's death, godlike. Near death, I get more damage. Armor, yeah. That's more familiar. I'm gonna be playing a ranged character, so. My constitution, dexterity, inspiration, they don't high level. They automatically see, I'm not trying to play a healer though. You know? Perception result. I'm gonna be doing a chanter, hunter, multi-class. So I might go with elf. Resistance to burn and freeze. Towards dexterity afflictions. You know what, yeah, let's go with wood elf. Multi-class. So yeah, I can preview the tree, which is cool. It's like passive abilities, active abilities, yada yada yada. Beckoner, because I want to be a summoner. Alright, so I'm assuming I choose an ability to start with. Initiative 2, cast time 6. Or increase number of summons provided. So I think this would let me summon 2 of them. Alright, so I can either summon... I think this would make me summon 4 skeletons. So I can summon a bunch of skeletons or a phantom. I feel like the skeletons would be better. You know? Like, more people to just throw at the enemy. But I feel like this would... I feel like the phantom would deal more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the phantom, especially since I'm doing multi-class. Reflex of all allied. So stride is really good for turn-based because it'll make my people go go before the enemies. Right. So phrases are every turn I chant a phrase without like having to hit anything, and so it'll like give me one of these effects. And so after 3 phrases, so on turn 3 I'll be able to summon an ally. Here's life force of all enemies in the area. I'm not going to be close enough to do that. Damage enemies in the area of allies with 4. Yeah, let's go with this. Alright, and then Ranger. Wild Rhymer. That's apparently what I'm going to be called. Alright. So Arcane Archer looked cool. But I feel like that it's more for single class, you know? Ghost Hearts are rangers whose animals' companions have died but remained in the in-between. As spirits to serve their masters, Ghost Hearts can summon the spirit of their companion in combat for limited duration. Immune to bonded grave. Animal companion is immune to engagement. Most actively summon animal companion during battle. Sharpshooters focus their attention entirely on ranged combat, relying on their animal companions to provide defense. Their penetration and accuracy with ranged weapons is... So yeah, I'm gonna have an animal companion with me. This way it'll really pull forth the whole summoning thing. Accuracy with ranged weapons is superiority, but to take more time to recover between attacks and have poor deflection. Bonus hit to create conversions when attacking targets greater than 4 meters away. The Stalker. Especially strong bond with their animal companions and excel when they are close to each other, but suffer as soon as they are separate. Bonus: the Stalker and the companion gain bonus deflection and armor rating when within 4 meters of each other. So, bonded group. Yeah, see, I feel like this is gonna be bad because I'm playing a ranged character instead of, because you can use any weapon for a ranger, and so like if you wanted to do like a melee build, I would say Stalker, but I'm gonna go with Sharpshooter. Mark designate a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion an accuracy bonus against the target. The ranger aims for a spot that will leave a trail to track, inflicting raw damage over time on the target. I'll take that. Alright, animal companions. There's actually a lot of them. Stags naturally damage all enemies around their target when they critically hit. All rangers form a strong spiritual connection with a single creature. This connection allows rangers and their companions to coordinate attacks and efficiently take down prey in most situations. The companion runs interface while the ranger attacks at range. Risk to this rangers share a literal life bond with them. When one is wounded, the other can sense it and feel intense emotional pain. For ranger, animal companion are knocked unconscious, affecting accuracy, other stat. Yeah, okay. So, more critically, wolf companions naturally deal more. Alright, so just straight damage. Alright. Faster action speed. High armor rating. See, so think I'm gonna go with the bear for protection from most forms of damage, or maybe net superior defenses. We're slowly regenerate health even during combat. That'd actually be pretty useful. It's either gonna be the lion or the bear. Let's go with the lion. Lions are cool. Ooh, animal companion name. Alright, I don't know, Lionel. I think that's how it's spelled. Alright. So, I want... Was it 14 ability duration? Hold on. Which one affects my action speed, reflex, accuracy? Or ability duration and will. Yeah, so I want 14 intelligence, 15 might, so 13 there. Let's put 2 here, and then I want higher dexterity, because dexterity is going to help me attack faster. When resolve, dexterity, resolve, intellect, constitution, might. I didn't put anything in constitution, so I'm going to take that. Policy, bluff, intimidate, history, intimidate, stealth, sleight of hand, bluff, streetwise. Mechanics are going to be useful. Athletics, intimidate, diplomacy. Yeah, let's take hunter. Mechanics helps me pick locks. Alright, 2 weapon types. Hunter bow allows for rapid draw and fires of arrows at the cost of accuracy. Draws the warbow can penetrate the toughest armors. You know, since I'm gonna be at range, I'm not gonna need to be super fast, you know. And then I think I'll also take a firearm. Time to line up while time shot is actually far more accurate. Shots of power wins. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm being purely ranged, you know. Alright, and now for my portrait. Yeah, I think that's the only one that actually fits my character. I could go with this one, I guess. Character creation isn't all that good. No. Next. Colors. Primary color, I don't know, green. There. Secondary, maybe this. Yeah. This really doesn't matter all that much, if we're being completely honest. But whatever. I want to make my skin a little bit darker. Nah, this is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it to the dark-haired elf. And then as far as eyes go, I'll make them green. I don't know. Oh, they actually have like somewhat good character customization. I mean, it's not, could be a lot better, but still. I like the scar. Alright, as far as hair goes. This kind of feels like Trunks. You know? I might be tripping, but it feels like Trunks. That looks emo as hell. Let's go with this.
Attack! Kill them all!
Show them how it's done!
This is...
Well, if you would...
So which one of you wants to die?
Let me show you what I can do.
Another for the Queen.
I like this one.
Shh. Yes?
That's weird. I might just go with average. Savage? What the fuck? Oh, that means like evil. Okay. Yeah, let's just go with average. Alright, my name's just gonna be Arc Snake. I know, unoriginal, but whatever. Yep, all seems pretty nice. See what's... Oh yeah, my mechanics are just that one. Alright. I don't care if I took too long in character customization. I wonder if it's just gonna... Why is it so laggy though? Hey, there's my lion.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you.
What about my lion just like
the
walking
darkness
around?
lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby.
That sucks.
The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Alright, lion, let's go. Or you... Okay. Bessa, are you gonna follow me or no? This is a pretty long path. They could have just like put a portal here already. But whatever. This is kind of a cool room. Oh hey, there's my lion and my body. Boss, but she is unaware of you. Goosebumps rise in Adir's arms as you approach, but he seems unaware of my presence. And now I'm alive. This looks like a boat. I feel like I'm on a boat.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adir watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling? Alive's a big improvement.
Yes, sir.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cad Nua.
That sucks.
Cad Nua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby.
Yep,
It is only by
Aethys.
the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just the further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago. I know not
Hey,
how,
the Deadfire
but it
archipelago.
seems he has
Deadfire, that's the
retained a
name of the
physical
game.
soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
Remain silent.
Misfortunes brewing topside. Migrants fires the captain stirs.
An older man
I
with
guess I'm the
ale-sour
captain.
breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
Well, it actually gave me the gun and the bow. Which one does more damage? The gun does more damage. Alright, I'll just use the
Now
gun.
make some use of it.
Yeah, game, I know how this all works, I think. Okay, yeah, they put it up here.
The Pirates of
Wrong
Deadfire.
thing.
Victorious.
Okay, yeah, so... Alright. Somewhat same controls. Mail armor. Hold on. I don't like the initiative it gives, but whatever. So I want low initiative to move faster. Whatever. Oh, what does this do? Area effect friendly targets. Alright, it's the restoration thing. That's cool. Yeah.
I suggest you deal with them quickly.
Yes, ma'am. That's a cool picture. Makes me think there's gonna be an undead dragon somewhere in the game. Now, I know there are DLCs for this game, but none of them were like buyable. Except this is called the Enhanced Edition, which was the only version I could buy. So I think I just get the DLCs with it. Yeah, I don't like these load times. I hope it gets better when the game's fully installed. Or maybe it's just laggy. My internet kind of
What
sucks.
have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
Oh, a surly Brutus-looking captain stands stiff, back before his crew. He scowls as he assesses you, his hair whipping about his ears in the wind.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind.
No, you
At
won't.
least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
The captain shrugs in the sheeting rain before pinning you with a slow, murderous grin.
Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure, but at least it'll be quick.
Then he's going to wear his breeches on his head and dance for us? Did I hear that right?
Right, but the breeches are gonna be stitched from your skin.
It's kind of
You've
weird.
got a smart mouth on ya. Careful. It'll get you killed faster than any blade.
He grins to show crooked teeth.
Listen up, mates.
Cracks his neck as he addresses
I'm
his
off to
crew.
spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm
Welcome to the
trusting you
stream.
lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners.
That seems very rapey.
None that are alive.
You heard, Bedwick! After him!
Alright. Yeah, alright. I don't really care about the combinatorial. Alright. Hey, my lion goes first. That's cool. He does a lot of damage. Okay. Alright, and then how do I... Action bar. End turn. Alright. Why can I not end the turn? Oh, okay, never mind. Alright. Adir's turn now, I think. Right? Hold on. Is Adir on auto? Because I really don't want him to be. Game, shouldn't be. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Whatever. Action bar. Alright. Invocations. Very laggy. I don't know why. Oh, so those are my land. Alright. Invocation. I can't start that yet. Alright. I use this on the pirate. Now he's dead. And then I'm actually going to go over here. Super pirate. I guess since Adir isn't in my party yet, I wouldn't... Okay. Just gonna speed it up. Extra arena. Alright, my turn. Alright. Or Lionel's turn. Lionel, go attack this dude. Does Lionel have any ability? I guess he doesn't. Yeah, my initiative kind of sucks, to be honest. Alright, yeah, I've got enough to summon him. Alright. And I can summon him literally wherever I want. Alright. Alright, yeah, so I have to... Casting time just makes me have to wait a few turns before it'll finish casting. Which, I mean, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so I just summoned 2 of them. That's nice. Alright, just shoot him. Damn, that did a lot of damage. What the fuck? Phantoms actually have are actually really slow. Alright, Phantom, how far can you move? Can barely move. Alright, some duration, 0 rounds. I don't know if they have... No movement. Okay. Are they serious? Do they seriously only last that for 1 turn? Wow. Okay, that actually sucks. What the fuck? I wish I would have picked the skeletons. God damn. Oh well. Yeah, it sucks that combat is gonna take a lot longer. But at least it won't be, extremely difficult, and I can actually be, more precise and tactical with it, right? And I think when I actually have my own party, it'll be a lot more fun than just watching the, AI. Anyways, defeated the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to the rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Just then, a loose crate tumbles towards you, gathering speed on the rain-slick deck. It misses you, but knocks Chitapek, one of your deckhands, off his feet. The Defiant heaves. Chitapek pitches over the side. He grabs on the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Meanwhile, the runaway crate totters on the edge. You really salvage from cut. Yeah, whatever. I'm saving him. You grab Chitapek's arm just as his grip fails. For a tense moment, he hangs suspended. Then, with a mighty tug, you pull him back onto the deck. You hear a heavy splash. Crate from Cadnua is down. Chitapek, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. The storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals the treacherous coastline of Aothis, striding in the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. Assuming the Defiant is the name of my ship. From the deck and in front of the waves, bodies and splintering debris struggle toward the beach just ahead. I swear to God, if Chitapek dies, I'm gonna be pissed. You kick and paddle with all your might until at last you feel sand between your fingers. Pulling yourself ashore, you collapse. Apparently, I collapsed. Doom, 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 doom. Why'd the audio cut? Oh yeah, I forgot the load times suck. Probably out. Whatever. Come on, game, stop having terrible load times. Or it might just be my internet. I don't know. Come on, game. You can do it. I know you can. It means of repairing my ship. Did Chitapek die? Did he? I swear to fucking God.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Shut up. Adair runs his fingers through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed he finds lodged there. He examines it closely and then tosses it onto the sand.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
Points to the Defiant, despite it being difficult to miss from your vantage
point. So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
Adair nods for something further up the beach. By the way, what's her face? The statue used to be a giant statue sitting in a chair. Now it's just a head.
It's a relief to see you awake,
the steward.
I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Your steward appears to be lodged between some rocks. Despite this, her tone is warmly cheerful. I can't talk. I hate boats.
Shh. It's right behind you.
Well.
Unfortunately, I believe we'll be needing the Defiant yet. Unless you mean to settle down on the island for good.
Well, there's a thought.
Any hope here, I think Barath is a god. There's no replies save for the calling of gulls and the constant crash of water upon the shore.
I'd shout for Aothis, but I'm worried he'd hear me and come over.
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
That's true. Steak, especially.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew.
Let's see about the other survivors.
You know, this game really isn't going to be all that interesting for a stream. I know none of my friends are going to like it, so I'm actually just going to end the stream. See y'all when I stream.